I just realized that this thing moves and turns into a skeleton.
Yeah, we got that at Royal Tyrell. At the gift shop. Yeah, dinosaurs are cool. I like them.
They probably had feathers though, hey?
Yeah, I know. The more I look at chickens, the more I'm like, yeah, that kind of looks like a dinosaur with a beak.
Yeah, or like any other bird, especially, like a fucking ostrich is a goddamn dinosaur anyways.
Oh, yeah. You look at those feet.
Creepy little fucks.
Yeah, they are really creepy. Easily in the top 10 of creepiest birds.
So a dude that I went to university with who is now a pilot.
That's cool.
Yeah, except that I know him and who he was in university, and so that scares me.
One of those things where it's like, I don't know how you made it this far, let alone have that much responsibility.
My man nailed his scrotum to a board on a dare. But also I know, right?
Real small town BC energy.
I watched it happen. He worked at a meat factory.
Do go on.
No, he worked at like a small town butcher shop, and his job sometimes or oftentimes was and like super small town, as in live animals were brought in and then they processed them.
Yes.
One of them being ostriches.
Butchered ostriches.
And he legitimately would they had a club. That was how they put down ostriches, which he's like, it's like T-ball. Because you just want to smack the head hard enough.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
That's some real, like, early 2000s shit right there.
Yeah, no doubt. Okay, so, like, they were butchering ostriches. What? I imagine this wasn't for, like, chicken wings.
No, I mean, I assume, like, there is some amount of demand for, like, breast meat and stuff off of these things. They're big birds.
Ostrich boobs.
I've never eaten ostrich boob myself, but apparently it's a thing.
I've not partaken in the breast of an ostrich myself, but
because, like, I think if you've seen No Country for Old Men, you know how they put cows down.
Yeah,
like that thing he's using is literally how they
cylinder.
deal with. Yeah, it's just like pneumatic cylinder straight into the brain, dead.
Yeah,
but no. So they would use that on cows and a fucking club on the ostrich.
Jesus Christ.
I was like, this explains so much about you.
And they're a pilot now.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure for WestJet.
Oh, that's actually checks out weirdly enough.
So yeah, welcome to another episode of Some Assembly Required. I'm Jared at Caffeinated Miniatures, and with me today I have...
Hi, I'm Spooky Andrew. You can find me at Andar Primulon.
Oh my god, it's Spooky.
Yeah, good morning.
Are you the Spooky from Elder Dragon Jank?
That is me. Oh yeah, we do the YouTube thing. That last episode was so funny, by the way. I was losing it.
Mason.
Oh no, don't look.
So
Holy
Mason just dropped a card. Like, we're playing Magic, kitchen table Magic, janky magic. That's the whole point of Elder Dragon Jank. And Mason dropped a card and has this moment of panic where he just yells, don't look.
It's like you walked in on him naked.
Yeah,
but it's
legitimately like, Mom, that's nothing.
He was so stressed out. It was so funny.
It was the best.
Yeah.
The best. And therefore that had to become the opener for us.
Yeah, it was great. I will say though, I think you guys bully me a lot.
Bruh, I'm fucking editing the Goblin game right now. And the thing is, like, we had talked about how to deal with goblins, and I knew. And so that, like, I was playing my Delney deck. I have several board wipes that would have only really done anything to you.
Yeah.
And I, like, had thought about it, but then didn't fucking mull. Like, I should have just mulled for one of them just to have it in hand.
Have it in the starting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because as soon as it got to the point where you had like, I don't know, like 14 maybe 1/1 goblins that were actually like 5/2 goblins or something, or 4/2 maybe.
Yeah.
Like, wipe you then, and you'd have had a real impossible time coming back from it.
Yeah, the getting back would have been tough on me for sure. I don't think if I got hit with a board wipe, I don't think I would have won that game.
No, like, because if I'd hit you with something like Dusk or something that's like power 3 or greater, and now you have no goblins, then like I would have hit you with the same amount that I had anyways, which got you to like 8 life or 6 life or something.
Yeah.
and then you wouldn't have been able to do anything, and Chrissy would have wiped you out just out of spite.
Guaranteed.
Or Mason, because Mason had rats that were all like
Mason
1-1
doesn't
or
attack people.
he did attack you in that game.
What a bitch.
He was the first one to attack you.
I have choice words for him now.
Because there was that one point where you're like looking at me because I was going to attack you, and you've got like this board of 1 billion goblins, and you're like, choose your next action carefully. I'm like, what the hell does it matter? You're going to be smacking people no matter what. I'm not, my next action is chosen. It's violence, but you chose it for all of us.
I know I was watching our latest episode where I'm playing pirates, and I'm just like watching the amount of bullying I'm getting, and I'm like, you just wait. There's a reason I brought goblins to that hip.
Well, that's too. I was like, I'm fine with you playing goblins. You can get your angers out.
Yep. Yeah, if it was first game goblins, that would have felt bad for sure. But
no, after that, it was like, goblins are fine. Whatever. No matter what, I think goblins are fine because either you're going to win fairly quickly or you're going to be destroyed.
Yeah.
And like you kind of started with a god hand, so you won pretty quick.
Yeah, it was a very good hand. Very, very good.
But yeah, magics are fun. But
Magic's
spooky.
great.
Spooky.
Yeah.
Hey, spooky.
Yeah.
Have you been working on stuff?
Yeah, I have been. I've just finished writing, designing, and laying out my finale for my Death in Space campaign.
I know. I've seen it, and it's fucking sick.
Thanks, man. So it's going to start with a hex crawl, and the distance of the hex crawl will be based on how quickly they can figure out what they're going to do with their ship that's going to crash into this planet with no fuel.
Yeah.
Filled with bombs. Once they figure that out, that's how far away they're going to be from their objective on the hex crawl.
Yeah.
Once they get to the town. And one of the things I did with the hex crawl, too, is I found that there's an enemy. Someone did the stat block for a xenomorph.
Oh, sick.
For the system. So it's just going to be xenomorphs. I've got soundboard done up with a bunch of alien noises. Here, I'm going to try and let the cat in.
Yeah.
And come in here. Come on. You're okay. It's the least problematic one. We're fine.
I assume it was Halen that was really desperately. Whoa, we're good. We're good. Listeners, we are at Spooky's and we're in Chrissy, Spooky's charming partner's office. And one of the cats was just losing her mind at the door, scratching and growling at us.
And now she's here.
Now she's here and she's chill now.
But yeah, hex crawl with xenomorphs, and then it's going to end with them going to inside of a giant tower. And I took the layout from a dungeon from Wind Waker, and I found like a walkthrough layout where it's got like all the items, the locked doors and keys and everything like that. So I just copied that essentially, went into just like
which is a fucking genius way to do it.
I was like, why haven't I been doing this sooner? Because this is just like the easiest dungeon layouts ever.
Yeah.
Because they're good and they're like make you explore to grab all the items and things like that. And it's an easy way just to like be like, all right, I can incorporate some rooms so they feel a bit more like they're part of the facility or dungeon. Yeah. Finished doing up all of that, got the finale written, and then I've started reading the Temple of Elemental Evil from Advanced Dungeons and Dragons, and oh man, we've come a long way in TTRPGs.
Yeah.
Because it's like, yes, the village of Homrid between this mountain by the river of this place is 7 miles south of this place. And I'm like, holy shit, I don't care. It's like, make sure your players read this. By the way, it's really long. I'm like, oh my God.
No player will ever read that.
Yeah. I'm like, I'm going to summarize this in 3 paragraphs, maybe less.
Yeah. If I don't summarize this in a like 3-minute thing or less, ain't nobody listening or reading any of it.
Yeah, someone's checking out after the first page for sure. Yeah, it's like 2 pages of like just exposition of locations and backgrounds and history. And it's like, and then the grain miller needed a wheel. So once he got the wheel, more farms started popping up. And it's like, oh, wow, we're getting into the economics of this village at this point.
It's like, that's the sort of thing that you could have a concept of. And if someone was doing some sort of like history check or something like that, you're like, maybe I could give them some of this.
But yeah, like to like dump that first thing, I was like, oh man.
No, thank you.
No, thanks. So yeah, I started working on that. I'm also running a quick pirate borg. It's a one shot, but it's just the starting adventure from the book.
Yep.
Halen, don't touch the knobs. No. Oh, she's so dumb.
You're supposed to be the least problematic.
You're so dumb. Come here.
Some people's children.
She's so stupid. I love her.
She's sweet.
So, I'm running Pyroborg. So one of the things I did is it starts with ship combat, and I love the ship combat so much. It's so good.
Yeah. Because it actually works.
But it actually works. So I found some, I don't even know what the scale is. It wouldn't even be, it's like 1/100 scale, I swear. Pirate ships.
Yeah.
And I got like everything from like a sloop to a galleon, and I put them on hex bases for the ship combat. So I printed those off, and I got to prime those. And then I just finished painting me and my buddy Blair's Forbidden Psalm warbands.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah. Did just base colors and marine juice. But then I noticed that the marine juice made it like really glossy. So I hit it with like a bit
Did it need to be like shaken again or something?
Maybe, but like I've got like a ball mixer in there and everything, and it just turned out super glossy. So just hit it with the AK Ultra Matte varnish, and actually looks really good. I was surprised how much like that can affect the mini.
Oh, totally. Yeah.
Yeah. I was worried it was going to like dumb down the metals too much, but they still look really good.
No, I think the fact that there's gloss, like that it was glossy, probably helps versus like if it was, I don't like using the Ultra Matte at all. I've used their matte, but not the Ultra Matte.
Yeah.
Because the Ultra Matte makes it too matte. Because even with like using a matte, I'll spray stuff down with a gloss first and then use the matte. And so it ends up more like satin, but it doesn't make everything super dulled down. And
it's almost cartoony how matte it is.
Yeah.
I don't know how else to describe it, but
yeah.
Yeah. So we hit it with that and then did the basing on them yesterday.
Based.
And for that, we just did the Vallejo earth texture.
Mud.
And then topped it off with the crowd cover Kodama woods. So it's all like tiny bits of bark and dirt and stuff like that.
And there's like, I was going to say styrofoam, but that's not what I meant. There's
the foam.
Yeah.
Yeah, the colored foam.
Yeah.
And then we did that on a portion of the bases and then went in with like a really dark static grass.
Yeah, nice.
And just got a really good texture with that. So, yeah, those are all done, and I'm ready to start another miniature project.
Oh, yeah, baby.
Yeah.
Today, as you just crush your elbow.
Smashing tables. What have you been working on, man?
Honestly, I haven't done a lot of miniature stuff because, like, trying to get ready to do it. Tell me.
I've been getting into the janky world of sim racing.
Yes, you have.
My shoulder really hurts from shifting so much. Yeah, so I've been putting together and racing cars on Forza Horizon 5 in anticipation of Forza Horizon 6.
Oh, baby. You're never going to be able to write correctly again because it's your right arm.
I might switch the shifter to the left side at this point. I just want to play, but
we're JDM now, baby.
We're going full Japanese. Sorry, you were saying.
I haven't done a lot of miniature stuff. I've continued to build more decks for Magics because that's what I do in between editing videos for Magics at the moment. Because I built one with McCready. What the fudge is that card?
Yeah, you mentioned that card, and I was like, I've never even heard of this. Is this Fallout?
It's a Fallout one. It's another one that fucks with anyone that has more power than your dudes, which is that's how we roll.
Lamplight Mare. It is a white and a black. Whenever a creature you control with power 2 or less attacks, it gains Skulk until the end of turn.
Which means it can't be blocked by creatures with greater power.
And then whenever a creature with power 4 or greater attacks you, its controller loses 2 life and you gain 2 life. That's amazing.
Yeah. Sick. So it's a lot of like the same kind of stuff that's in the Delny deck, including Delny themselves. But yeah, so it's like I built him as like a tokens kind of deck.
Yeah, that works great. Getting a bunch of like low powered dudes. It's perfect.
Yeah, and then like sure you can attack, but you know it costs you life.
Do you pay the 2?
Do you pay the 2? Need a little button. Yeah, done that, and then a lot of it has just been like fucking getting ready to move and like organizing shit, especially organizing the fucking multitude of miniatures bullshit that I have because oh fuck dude, so like, I understand I'm in a weird position because I don't have like a huge following, but there's a big enough number beside my name on the YouTubes that I definitely experience the hobby differently than everyone else, because you just accumulate a bunch of shit that hasn't cost a lot of like has cost no money. And so I just have so much fucking shit. And so I've just been like organizing it, sometimes just like ripping everything off the sprue. Like for War Games Atlantic, it's like, this is true 28 millimeter scale.
Just put it in a bag.
It's all gone into a bin.
Yeah.
It's like, that's all. I'm de-sprued it and it all goes into a bin. But there's just like so much of that shit. And then figuring out like, because we are very lucky, like very fortunate that we own our house, which we've worked hard for, but like owning a house in these times is a bit fucked. And so, but like getting ready to list and sell the house and show the house. And so it's like people fucking touch everything that they can. And so it's like trying to figure out where I put stuff that I don't want someone touching.
Yeah.
The other stuff that I'm okay with someone like ultimately breaking, because that's right. If someone picks something up, they could break it. And then like moving probably all the studio lighting that I have, take that down because it takes up a lot of visual space, and just there's a lot of bullshits that I have to like think about. But I am very hyped to. One of the things I've been working on is this project that I've thought about for like 2 years.
Yeah.
Which was initially like, it's like a behind the artist sort of thing.
Ooh.
Where the kind of original concept was 24 hours with whoever. But then I was like, because like my pretentious inner film nerd is like, that's not poetic enough. So it's like you have 24 hours in a day, but if you actually get the recommended amount of sleep, you have 16 hours. And so what do you do with yours? And so that's been the concept. So I'm filming like the pilot for this series with Hobby Dungeon Andrew next weekend.
What? That's so cool.
So like 2 days after this episode comes out, I'll be filming with Hobby Dungeon Andrew. And yeah, so like hopefully that episode I put together and maybe put out like middle of April. So yeah, that's like probably the only thing that I've ever considered like, okay, maybe I would create a Patreon just for that.
Yeah.
Because I don't love the idea of Patreon, mostly because I don't think people should be paying me for anything. But then like maybe it's a way to be able to go further afield and talk to more people. And I just really I hate the idea of like, oh, give me money and then you'll see what I can do. It's more like, no, here, this is what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
And if anyone gives me money, it just helps.
Here's how you can support it.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a good way to do it.
It's like the idea of like, well, give me a raise and then I'll do more. I don't know. I just like, I hate the idea of, it's like, well, if you give us money, we'll do this thing. It's like, no, this is the fucking thing.
Yeah.
Money will support doing more of it.
Yeah. It's, some Patreons are just so worthless.
Yeah. It's like, I don't know. It's been an ick thing for me, and that's not judgment to anyone who does it. I don't care. Like, you do you. Everyone has to sustain themselves in the bullshit capitalist hellscape in which we live.
That's right.
So yeah, no hate. It's just, this was the thing that I've been thinking about for a couple of years, and going to film the pilot episode with the one and only Hobby Dungeon Andrew.
That'd be awesome.
Probably
I'm looking forward to it.
The most creative person I think I know.
Agreed. Strongly agreed.
Because he's just always doing, you want to drink my coffee, Halen? I don't think you do. You'll shit yourself.
You'll shit yourself.
So yeah, I've been doing lots of that. Lots of editing, Elder Dragon Jank. Because
Is it getting easier and faster?
Maybe easier, but part of it is that I always want to do it better, right? So it's like adding more, zooming into faces and try to, I don't know, tell a better story. And there's not that anyone's watching it, but
That's not true. We got like 5 reviews on the first one.
Yeah, I don't know. It's like if I make something, I need to make it well. So
yeah, I 100% agree and respect that. It's one of those things where it's like I hold myself to a certain standard, and I know no one cares, but I got to do it this way.
But I do.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like, the audio has to be good. which I think we're pretty much there. The audio is pretty reasonable.
Yeah, it's really good.
And yeah, just like tell a reasonable story of like just friends sitting down and hating on each other, hating Magic.
Fucking Magic.
Either you love it because you won
or you didn't win.
or you didn't win. And like Jackson was like, even like really good, you have to understand that like even really good players are only winning like a quarter of the time. I was like, yeah, that's fair. I was just tired of editing episodes where it's like, man, I fucking suck at this.
Yeah. You got a good win under your belt.
That's a fun deck.
That is a good deck. It's a good deck.
Balin.
Yeah. Finally got the email that my secret lair shipped.
Sick.
Then I can finally play the vampires the way they were intended to be played.
With the secret layer cards.
Yeah. My pretty cards.
Did you get the non-foil or foil?
Non-foil.
Yeah.
I'm not paying money for cards
Tacos?
that are just going to fucking Pringle on me. I think there are some very pretty foil cards. It's just so irritating to me that a company that makes trading cards can't figure out how to make trading cards that don't Pringle.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Pokemon cards don't do that.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Yu-Gi-Oh cards don't do that.
And don't they print Yu-Gi-Oh?
I don't know if they do or not. Pretty sure they print Pokemon.
No, I think Pokemon prints themselves, or maybe it's the other way around.
Pokemon was Wizards of the Coast. I don't know where that is now.
Yeah, it's fucking wild. Like the one card that Milan had that was like, it wasn't even a Pringle anymore. It's kind of a C.
Yeah.
It was so crude.
Or a U, depending on your perspective. Or an N. I don't know. We can do this all day.
We could put two of them together. It's an M,
Make it an O.
Yeah, because like I fucking love the Furby Soul Ring.
Yeah.
I have the non-foil version of it.
Yeah.
And the foil one is so pretty, but it's just going to be a stupid card.
Yeah. It's I've got a Vesuvian something. I think it's called Vesuvian Shifter. But it's this really cool. So the card itself is done up in what looks like stained glass, but then the foil treatment it's like wavy. I don't know how to describe it.
I don't remember all the names of treatments, but yeah, I'm with you.
Yeah, it's like a surge foil. I don't know
Yep.
the type that it is because it's all wavy, but it's beautiful card. It looks even better because it's foiled, but it's Pringling, and I'm like, wow, that sucks.
Yeah, like the fact that now companies exist solely to fix the thing. Yeah.
No, it drives me up the fucking wall.
It's like, you guys make enough money to maybe figure this out. Just throwing it out there.
Yeah.
But yeah, speaking of us doing stuff, we're doing super cool stuff immediately after this.
Yeah, we are. I'm so excited. So Jared and I have been saying for a while, we should play games after we record because we're already hanging out and it's a perfect time to capitalize on a Sunday. And then we're going to do
roll
just
dice
that.
and ruin friendships.
That's right. Our
We
usual
already
shit.
do it with cards. So.
We're going to take it into the 3D sphere. We've decided we're going to play Forbidden Seas, which is the pirate version of Forbidden Psalms.
Including motherfucking boats.
And including boats. I haven't read too much into the rules other than I looked at some of the scenarios where there's an island. So normally Forbidden Psalm is played on a 2x2. Forbidden Seas is usually played on a 3x3 because you have to have islands on top of, the board where you bring in your ship and your crew and they have to get off the boat onto the island and then
get some shit and then get back
onto the boat and off the island.
Yeah.
Which I think is such a cool concept. So what we're doing after this is we're going to be kit bashing our pirate crews.
Hell yeah, we are.
I'm very much looking forward to this.
I brought so much shit.
You brought a lot. You're like, I'll bring some stuff. And I was like, yeah, like maybe like a box or two. No, you brought a box of boxes.
Yeah, legit. Because I had from War Games Atlantic, I have like the guard, the town guard.
Sweet.
An open box. Villagers, an open box. I brought a box of goblins because I had them.
Yeah, might as well.
And then like a couple of sprues of the zombies because they have fucking pirate hats on some of them.
Oh, sick.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
Like, even if I just cut the hat off, that works.
Yeah.
And then, I've got just some other random things. Like I've got some Malifaux shit that was sent to me at some point.
Oh, sweet.
Just like a bunch of stuff. I was like, this could work. Yafsiga stuff from Black Site Studios that are resin. Yeah, I just was like, yep, maybe. Yep, maybe.
That's a vibe. That's a vibe.
Yeah.
In the box you go.
There's stuff.
Yeah. Malifaux is such an interesting game to me. The box art is always so cool. And then I look at the miniature and I'm always like, this is significantly less cooler.
Some of the miniatures fucking rip.
Yeah.
I despise putting them together. They are the worst.
Yeah.
Like, why am I putting these little fucking gremlins' ears on? Like this 3 millimeter fucking ear onto the side of the head. Why?
I hate that. Yeah. It's like this didn't not need to be its own part. Like this is not affecting either you're not casting it properly or
Yeah, you got to figure this out more. Like this thumb on this just regular ass human's hand. Why am I having to put this on? None of this makes sense.
yeah, it's interesting to me that the other week I did a commission for 3D printing some Trench Crusade stuff and for Trench Crusade Mike. So he sent me over a bunch of files for the Black Grail, which they're like Nurgle stuff, but Trench Crusade. And some of them were like these bloatfly type of dudes. And they had like their big like bug butts. I don't know, the thorax. No, not thorax.
The ass.
The ass, the big bug butts. And they had stingers, but they were printed separately.
What?
And I was like, the support is as big as this fucking stinger. Why is this being printed separately? This makes no fucking sense.
Did you just add them? Like, did you just...
I put them on the plate and I just messaged them like, I'm going to try printing these. They're probably going to get lost in the wash.
Yeah.
Just a heads up.
It is literally the same size as the support.
Yeah. I'm like, I could just give you some supports and you could just cut them and glue them on and you wouldn't be able to tell the difference. So I just find it so weird. You're able to 3D model something for 3D printing and you chose to keep stuff like that separate. I'm like, this could have been one part.
And even like just make it like a stubby little stinger too, because otherwise if it's like this long, thin thing, it's going to break the second someone tries to play with this thing anyways.
Yeah. And like, it's not even long. It's, I'd say like half a centimeter. Like it's tiny.
Oh yeah. That should be, why the hell is that a separate piece?
Yeah. It's, you people, what's the fucking quote from Jurassic Park? You only stop to think if you could. You never stop to think if you should.
Oh yes. Also, everyone, we will be going to see Jurassic Park. So
I am so excited.
I told Ainsley that, Chrissy's never seen Jurassic Park. And they said, even I've seen Jurassic Park.
What shade? What fucking shade?
Yeah,
That's
awesome.
amazing. Yeah. What a cool way to go see Jurassic Park in this day and age, to be able to see it for the first time in the theater.
Yeah, that is like super sick actually.
Right.
And in like, I mean, so it's cool that Calgary has this old ass theater that we just get to see the old shit on. The other one that was coming is Rad. So Rad is a 40.
I was like waiting for the movie title.
Rad is
Rad.
The movie title. I think this is the 40th anniversary. And I only saw this fucking thing like 15 years ago, maybe. So it's like as 80s comes.
Sick.
BMX movie.
Dope.
And it's like, it has Aunt Becky in it from Full House.
I never watched Full House.
Or Fuller House. You know, the one that went to prison. The one that went to prison.
I know Broken House.
Came from
That's
that.
where I'm from.
Yeah. But so they're also bringing Rad to Grand YYC, which would be pretty sick to see.
I need to like follow them or something on the socials, because some of the stuff they bring in is just so cool. I think they did Ralph Bakshi's Lord of the Rings not too long ago, and I'm kind of bummed I missed that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've seen quite a few movies there, and it's great. It's a cute little, very old movie theater, and it's run by people that are just really into movies, which is the coolest.
Yeah, and they have like a bunch of other shit that gets played there too. Like it's very, very cool that it exists.
And it's $10 for a beer and a popcorn. So
I think it's Portland Pizza that's there for Jurassic Park.
Oh, cool.
Which is like some sort of, I think, like deep dish pizza.
Lovely. I love pizza, so I will be eating some.
Yes.
Correct. Yeah, I'm so pumped to go to that, and I'm very excited for when they do their Halloween marathon.
Yes.
Now that I know what to expect, I'm just like, hell yes.
Yeah, so go just basically dress in swim trunks because it'll be so fucking hot in there by the end.
It honestly, air conditioning wise, not bad at all. Biggest thing I would say, like, bring something comfy to put on your seat.
Oh yeah, those are old.
They're very old.
They're clapped out.
Yeah, but the screen's great. Sounds awesome. You're very close, it feels like, because it's not those huge.
It's not a giant theater. It's also not like as giant a screen.
Yeah.
So it's like it makes sense to be slightly closer to it.
Yeah, and it's like a casual slope instead of those like insane.
Yeah.
45-degree.
Yeah.
Movie
And
theater
they
ones.
also don't make it so fucking loud.
Yeah, like it's enjoyable to watch.
Yeah.
That being said, I do like the Dolby Atmos, Ultra AVX or whatever they call it nowadays.
For sure. It's just those theaters have to be full for there to be enough bodies to absorb the
That
sound.
much sound.
Because when Ainsley and I went to Scream 7,
Yeah.
there was like 10 of us in the theater, and I could literally hear like the sound rebounding. I was like, oh,
Boo.
cool. So I can get an echo. If we like where our original seats were, like there was an echo. So I was like,
That's so dumb.
Ainsley, we're moving.
Yeah, that's so dumb. Yeah, the last movie I saw in theaters was Bone Temple.
Which I still need to see. That and Sinners, I need to see.
Yeah, I need to see Sinners. Especially after winning a bunch of awards, I'm like, yeah, I definitely need to see it.
Yeah. Yeah. So my one buddy, he's just like, he's in San Francisco. Otherwise, he would have drugged me out to see it. He's like, yeah, you need to see it. You need to see it. He's like, it's like, it takes a long ass time for any vampires to come, like for it to become any kind of horror movie. And he's like, and the storytelling and the character development in it is so good that the horror part is like an add-on. It's like you could watch this whole movie just about like the story that they've got going on.
Yeah.
Sounds like cats are fighting. Yeah, like this story and character development, you could watch a whole movie of that. It's like, okay, that sounds like my jam.
Yeah. No, I was chatting with a friend about it, and she's like, yeah, like it's all right. And I'm like, well, I just enjoy anything vampire, so I'm
Yes.
going to see it. And she's like, may I introduce you to Twilight? And I was like, girl, I love Twilight. Don't at me.
I was introduced to Twilight before Twilight was Twilight.
Listen, being a teenager at the time of Twilight, you went to a couple dates to go see the movies.
Yeah.
But I also just unabashedly love Kristen Stewart. So, what were we talking about? Vampires. Yeah.
We got there from Pirates.
We did.
Shockingly.
And to pivot again, have you seen the new trailer for Dune?
I have.
Yes. I'm very interested on how they're going to do it. Because I'm like, there's no way that you do Messiah and just Messiah. Because Messiah is kind of a boring book. It's just set up for children.
Yeah, like it has to be both. Otherwise, it just doesn't make sense.
Yeah. But then you can't just do children because children sets up Emperor so good.
Yeah, so I don't know, like, is it all of them? I do like how dark they've made Paul look.
Yeah, he definitely is becoming, his villain, which is good to see. I had an awesome conversation with my coworker on Thursday, and her name is Chloe. Lovely. Couple years younger. I think she's like 23, but she's like, I just don't understand. Am I supposed to be rooting for Paul? Is he the good guy? And I'm like,
No.
I just kind of laugh. I'm like, oh, sweet summer child. No, he's not a good guy.
That is kind of the whole point.
Yeah. I'm really interested in seeing how they'll do it.
I don't want to see it in the theater. I can tell you that much. I just don't love him in that role. I know like people are in love with Chalamet, and I generally have found him to be pretty wooden in most roles. And so I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know.
I lost some respect for him after he called out ballet and stuff like that.
Yeah. Motherfucker.
But yeah, he's seeming a little bit pretentious, but that's whatever. No, I'm going to see it in theaters because I can't resist hearing like huge booms when giant sandworms are on the screen. So looking forward to it. What else is coming out though that I was really
Huge booms.
huge booms from the sandworms.
That's one of those I think it'd be very sick to see like Dune with when they do like the orchestra play it
Oh, that would
live
be really cool.
with. I think that'd be a sick one.
Yeah, that would be really awesome.
We've seen Fellowship that way, which was super sick.
Very jealous. Yeah, I was very bummed when I couldn't make it out to that. But I think it was on a Thursday and I was working, so c'est la vie.
Fucking work. Yeah. God damn it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I am also preparing to move, so.
Yeah, you move before we do.
Yeah, I'm very excited. We have outgrown this place quite a bit, I feel like.
Also, the whole market has shifted, so you don't really have to pay too much more to get way more.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, markets. Ow, ow.
Halen, the cat, is fucking up Spooky's hand at the moment.
Munching on my thumb. Ow. That's hers now. I'm not getting that back.
Yeah, she just like reared back and then fucking attacked you again. Had all four. Oh. Yeah.
Bitch.
Just the tail twitch. Don't turn your back.
No, never. Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I'm so very, very hyped to do some pirating. Make some weird fucking freaks.
Man, like, after playing a couple of good games of Forbidden Psalm, and then I tried playing a game of Mordheim the other week, and I was like, wow, this game is actually, like, the vibes of Mordheim are so amazing, but it's not a good system at all.
No, you're playing it vibes based entirely.
Yeah.
And it's like, we were talking about this with Hobby Dungeon Andrew too, where it's like anytime I read or like I see art or something or think about pretty much any other skirmish kind of scale game, I'm just reminded that I should just play more Forbidden Psalm.
Yeah. Bless you. Oh, bless you. Okay, that's enough.
Oh boy.
Oh yeah, you're allergic to cats, aren't you?
I even took drugs before I came.
Oh no, I forgot about that. But yeah, I am head over heels in love with Forbidden Psalm, and I just want more of it. I backed the new one, Legitimate Salvage, that's coming out.
Yeah, which also looks wild.
Especially after doing Death in Space.
Yeah, I was like, this is so Death in Space coded.
Yeah. So I'm very much looking forward to that. It has 0G combat, apparently, so that's just an insane concept for miniatures that I'm very interested to find out how they do that.
No gold combat.
No gold?
0G.
0G. God damn it.
Come on, that was a full good. Spooky coded.
That was good. I'll give you that one.
Yeah, like Forbidden Psalm is, even if you take the base game and you never buy any other of the book, you can skin that to be whatever the hell you want.
Yeah, and with how compatible it is with the Morkborg system, you can pull from any book. It's amazing. Yeah,
and like just bounce back and forth between them too, because I think it would be super sick to do like some campaign of Forbidden Psalm, take one of your characters that has gone through all this shit that you've like now been role playing with, and like take that and throw it now. That's your character in Morkborg.
Yeah, like that'd be amazing. And then for them to die in the first 15 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, I think if you've gone through a campaign of Forbidden Psalm, at that point you're used to your characters dying.
Yeah.
So then you've got these five pre-built character sheets to go kill them all in Morkborg.
That'd be great, actually. That's a really good idea.
It'd be such a sick thing. Like, so your final thing, you've gone through this, whatever, five kind of story arc of Forbidden Psalm. And then you've got this finale where everyone's fighting this fucking giant kraken or whatever. Like you have to search out this eldritch horror or something. And that, now we're actually like, you're RPing that.
Yeah. That would be really good. Yeah, I just want to play more of it. It's so good.
And it's like it's all the best stuff, because I've found more and more over the past several months that I don't have like the time or appetite to sit down and play like a big scale game.
Yeah, like I romanticize playing 40K and stuff like that, but I'm like just painting my Blood Angels right now. I'm like, I don't want to touch another squad of these. There's no way I'm doing this.
Yeah, and then between like setup and tear down and playing the game, it's a day. Yeah. Because it's like, especially if you're talking about like an actual GW game, but even playing, say we play like OPR, like play regiments.
It's still a lot to bring out that many models and that kind of thing. Like
it's still 3 hours to like set up the table in some kind of fun way that you want to play on, play a game, tear down. Yeah. It's like, it's going to be 3 hours minimum. And in that amount of time, I could play like 3 games of Commander.
Yeah, honestly.
So then versus playing like Psalm, we play Forbidden Psalm. It's like an hour to put shit on a table, play a game, and tear shit down.
And do all your level ups and stuff.
Yeah.
But I think another thing that I really noticed when I went from playing Forbidden Psalm and then playing Mordheim and then going back to Forbidden Psalm
Is that you enjoyed one of them?
I enjoyed Mordheim, but
So do I. I'm just being a dick.
noticed how unflexible Mordheim can be.
Yeah.
In terms of like, oh, well, what if you did this for a scenario? You're like, well, you're kind of putting yourself up against it because that's not how the system's designed to work. Whereas like Forbidden Psalm, because you have all these abilities that you can use interchangeably, and you're not nailed down to, no, that's how the initiative stat works.
Yeah.
Like, oh, no, you can use a presence roll. Like you can incorporate things that, you know, you would do in a TTRPG as opposed to just a war game.
Fully.
So, and you don't need a GM to make those happen.
That's exactly my point. Is like both of you kind of act as GMs.
Yes.
Because it's like, okay, we want this to happen. And so what makes the most sense for that?
Yeah. And then like worst case scenario, you roll a D6, flip a coin for it. Like,
yeah. But even at that, like that getting to that point would be rare because you can be like, okay, we're going to do like a competing presence test for this.
Yeah. Or like even just having the monsters and how there's a full system baked into Forbidden Psalm for how wandering monsters and how those can affect how the game plays is awesome. Because then there's a whole layer that's not just you and I are just going to run at each other, unga bunga stick fight. And you can like really add in more co-op elements. Like I guess
even when you're adversarial, you can like, so when you've got some giant fucking 20 wound monster,
yeah,
like even if like you and I are against each other, there are co-op moments within that to like, how do we deal with this?
Yeah. How do we deal with the bigger threat here?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
and like you can shoehorn that stuff into Mordheim, but it ends up being like really oppressive.
Yeah. Which having something oppressive on the tabletop can be fun. But it's how do you navigate that in a system that was never intended to have those external threats?
Yeah, I guess like that's what I mean though, is like that it becomes the whole system becomes oppressive because there becomes like more involved in like trying to make it work.
Yeah. Like I know there's like the thing in the woods where there is an element of,
yep,
it's going to attack X player if X thing happens.
Yeah.
But the thing that I like about Forbidden Psalm is they have a full breakdown of, can the monster see a player? If yes, then.
Yeah.
If no, then. And then it kind of goes through this whole, and once you like read it once and you understand how it works, then
it's actually supremely intuitive.
It's very easy.
And even if you're reading through it and like doing it every time, it still happens so fast. It's not like it's taking you out of the game or the system or like what's actually happening.
Totally.
Even when you're reading it, it's contributing to what's going on.
Yeah.
And it happens quick.
Yeah. It's great. But yeah, one of the things I do want to start working on, because this would be a great Forbidden Psalm warband too, is I keep wanting to do the Reiklander goblins.
Yes.
So I've got the great sword kit. I just need the goblin kit.
Totally.
And James was doing a Forge World East order, and I was like, I don't want resin though. So
yeah.
But I'm like, I also don't want to spend $100 on 40 goblins.
Yeah, it's fucked.
But like, I want the GW goblin sculpts for doing this.
Yeah, because you want those heads.
Yeah. Right, Halen.
Yeah, because the other one that I've like thought about, and so this is where the thing is, like I like having an entire project. So I don't like doing a one-off thing, as in like a single mini.
Yeah.
Because then like it just never gets used. It just sits and feels purposeless. And which my brain doesn't like. And so then it's always like, oh, I could do like an entire army of this, but that like I'm never going to also play that.
Yeah.
So building a Forbidden Psalm warband is fun.
And they're so flexible for models.
So
too.
like my Chaos Moth Dwarf dudes, that was like, that's a perfect little Forbidden Psalm thing.
Yeah.
And so a similar goblin concept I've had for a long time is the Sky Dwarfs. What the fuck are they?
The Caradron Overlords?
Yeah. But make them goblin.
That'd be awesome.
So then
that would be so good.
So like goblins and like, you know, their little balloon is literally just a fucking scrappy balloon.
Yeah.
With like a bow and arrow.
So they're like paper mache it to make it look worse.
Yeah.
Like that would be so good.
So like, but if I could do that, like a Forbidden Psalm warband, that's sick. That's 5 models.
Super easy.
It's like this bookended little thing and then it's done. And it's like, okay, cool. Now that's out of my head.
Yeah. I like that bookended because doing projects where it feels achievable and something that's like simple enough that you're still going to get satisfaction from it are some of the things that I'm looking for in my new projects.
Yeah.
Because like sitting down, like the Blood Angels that I'm working on, they may never get finished because I just am at a point of like, oh, wow, I kind of don't care anymore. Because this has taken me so long and I put so much effort into it that the goalpost seems so far that I've lost interest.
The other thing too is I find that like actually playing the thing helps as well. So like Shadow War Armageddon is kind of fun, but it's not a thing that we've been playing much of. And so then it's like, if you're not playing it, it's hard to keep going, especially when it just has ceased becoming any kind of fun.
Yeah. And like, it's a fun game. I played it a couple times. I don't know if that ship has sailed, but for right now, it's definitely anchored somewhere that I don't know where it is.
It's offshore somewhere.
It's somewhere.
We think. Has it sunk? Not entirely sure. But like, so that's what I was like, okay, I want to do pirate stuff with you because like we've been talking about it. And so doing Forbidden Seas where it's like this thing, we're going to play it no matter what every couple of weeks, like after we record. So then it's this, like, there's that drive to keep going with it.
Totally. I'm incredibly looking forward to it too. And it's like perfect timing too, because I'm running Pirate Borg. So doing up a bunch of Pirate minis. And then I just got our buddy Andrew A to print off. I found a really decent STL for a pirate ship. The masts and rigging, I think, are horribly done, but I'm not using those, so I don't care.
Yeah, like it's cool to have them, but you have to be able to like move them out of the way so goddamn often.
Yeah.
That it's like, I don't need them there.
Well, anything long and thin enough that's going to be 3D printed like that, it's just going to break. So
so if you really want to do it, just dowels.
Yeah, that's all I'm going to do. But it works out perfectly because for on the deck ship combat with miniatures, I can use that for my Pirate Board campaign.
Yeah. Well, and then I was looking, once I had the book in hand, looking at the different ships, I'm like, hollowed out fucking giant skull. Yes, please.
Yeah, I was like, I already know which one Jared's choosing.
That's Jared coded.
Yeah.
So yeah, I need to figure out some kind of skull because I don't have anything that are appropriately sized, shockingly enough, left over from all of my Halloween things.
Yeah, all the skull bashing.
Yeah. But you know, we'll figure something out. I'll find something.
Yeah. Yeah.
Get an actual bird skull.
I have been itching to do some terrain lately. I really want to tackle my Necromunda style board that I keep thinking about doing, but that's a future thing. That's when legitimate salvage drops. I will make that board.
Or we do like a cyberpunk version.
Yeah. I want it to be like multi-tiered and have like good verticality.
Yeah.
But no, I've been just talking about skull bashing and stuff like that. I'm thinking of Jeremy's videos he did last year where he was making the terrain out of like giant skulls and stuff like that. I'm like, I really want to do something like that. Just like some Necropolis inspired board, just like Hobby Dungeon Andrew just did. Which looks so good.
It's fucking crazy.
Holy shit. He crushed it.
Yeah. And that's why like dude is just like a powerhouse. And so it's one of those things one of the things that I really want to talk to him about is like that transition of like painting like everyone else to finding his sort of style, right? Which is like probably I'm going to assume is a bit inspired by someone like Adam.
Yeah.
Like Doom and Apathy, where it's like a lot of rattle canning with different colors and dry brushing. And it's like it all looks so thematic and cool. And especially when it's together. So it's like I love seeing that sort of stuff where it's you're not doing anything like anyone else. What you're doing is finding, because he entirely found his own thing that allows him to like fucking chew through these things so fast.
It's awesome. It's a style that lets him focus on bashing. And that's one thing that I enjoy so much. Like I love kit bashing stuff.
Yeah.
But that process to me, like I can do it so quickly, but then I come to painting and it takes forever. So that those moments of being able to bash stuff are further and further between because of how long these projects
and like
take to
the
paint.
cooler, like, so you make something cool by putting more and more shit on it. So it looks awesome. But then if you're painting it kind of like traditionally, where it's like, you're going to add all of
gotta
this
pick up the
detail and like
leather.
have to do all of these things. We've got all these cables and whatever popping out of them versus like his way of like hosing it with a couple of different colors and a wash and a dry brush. And it looks fucking sick.
So good. Yeah. There was somebody else in the Rest Punks that posted like, it was like a black and white dry brushed and they just picked out the eyes.
Oh yeah.
For this Necromunda the Lock Ganger. And I was like, that looks awesome. Like I should try that. I really should.
Yeah.
I've experimented with that a bit, just doing like some basic minis for a Morkborg one shot I ran, where I got the files from Bastarian Miniatures, I want to say.
Yeah. Okay.
They did some official Morkborg ones, which were really sick.
Most of their stuff is pretty sick, but it is crazy detailed, a lot of it.
Yeah. And all I did was just dry brush them white, did the gray, did the white, and then I just hose them down in a contrast.
Yep.
And so they have depth, but they're just like a monocolor.
Yep.
And I'm like, this isn't bad, but like, it's something I feel like I could take and just put a little bit more time in. And I think I would have something there.
Yeah. Like literally just a spot color, like something where you go from having this thing to there being some sort of focal point, and it doesn't need to be a lot of detail, but the fact that there's a focal point on it elevates it.
Yeah. Yeah. I want to, maybe that's something I'll look into okay, I will. Yeah.
Cause like, that's how I did all of my, idols for Idols of Torment. Like I did some of them with oil, and then due to time, I did some of them with speed paints, contrast paints, whatever.
Yeah.
And then I just used the airbrush to add some pop, like some OSL with the candles that are on the base. Cause that's how you tell, like signify what's what based on the number of candles that are on the base. And then that alone kind of made it look a little extra special.
Yeah. But yeah, that's something I want to experiment with, is just finding a super simplistic painting scheme. The number one name that comes to mind in terms of like inspiration for this would be like Johan Nohr from Morkborg.
Yeah.
He does such cool stuff with like 3 colors.
Yeah.
And like, it would be a really fun project to be like, okay, how do I take something like that's stylized, has great color, tons of contrast, and translate that to a miniature?
Yeah.
So that might be a future project for me.
Yeah. Cause even like I want to make these pirates, and we'll see how it ends up going as I actually like kit bash them. But I want to make them like super crusty and grungy and like weird shit.
Yeah.
But then my typical like scratchy kind of style, it just feels like overwhelming. So it's probably just going to be like very, I don't know, like the way I've done a lot of like the oil painting, where it's more just kind of looking at the overall thing as like one kind of shape.
Yeah. Like the
And
face.
so, yeah.
Instead of being like, oh, eyes, mouth, lips.
Yeah. So it's like, yeah, it gets like brighter something towards the middle of it. And the rest of it is just kind of color. And it looks cool from far, and it works.
Brain fill it in.
Yeah. And it works really well with something. Cause like, that's what Adam does, like Doom and Apathy, to shout out our boy. Like he just does stuff with some sort of zenithal, like a colorful zenithal, and then oil paints. And I make it sound like, oh, it's so fucking easy. But like, obviously he does it well.
Yeah. Like,
But it's a cool, like, you don't have to pick out every single goddamn thing. And so that's why he elevates an already cool kit bash that he does with lots of texture, and then makes it look like an incredibly cool thing without adding shitloads of extra detail in the painting.
yeah, I love how you're like, it's not an easy thing. So I'm like, yeah, like I really want to try oils, but like they seem so daunting at the same time. It's one of those things where like, I think it'd be fun to just sit down and just try a couple to be like,
that's what you got to do. Because so oils, I agree, they do seem very daunting, but they're so wildly forgiving.
yeah. And like seeing your stuff with them, I'm incredibly inspired by, because I'm like, you make it look so easy and it looks so good.
Yeah, I think they're so incredibly forgiving, because even like the next day if you don't like it, you could just fucking wipe it off.
Yeah. And like, I really enjoy the reductive process of like working with enamels and things like that.
Yeah.
Super duper fun. Sidebar. I have these AK fluorescent enamels that Christy and I bought it like at the first Game Con.
Yeah.
And I actually broke them out just yesterday to do the lantern for one of my Forbidden Psalm guys.
Yeah.
And I'm like, holy Christ, this is so bright.
Yeah.
But it worked great. Yeah, I really enjoy the reductive aspect of it, and I'd like to take that further because I've always been thinking, I'm like, how do I like find a couple enamel paints and just like try mixing them and, you know, going crazy on the model, but maybe the oil paints would be a better solution.
My guy, you go like we hate Jeffrey Bezos.
We do.
Full fact. But you can buy like a 24 set of like small Ohuhu oil paints, like dirt cheap paints.
Yeah.
That 24 set is like $15. So you have like every color that you could possibly use. Go to one of the art stores, get like a thing of Gamsol for
Oh, I got Gamsol, don't you worry.
Okay, so then you've got that. So just like get the multi-set of a shitload of colors and then just fuck around and find out.
Yeah, I should. There's so many cool things to do, Jared.
Truth. To roof.
Yeah.
And I've tried a lot of them.
Hell yeah. Oh, did you see that new secret lair deck that's coming out? They haven't fully like announced it yet, but it's an entire Wizards of Barge Goblin Storm deck.
Yes. Oh, dude. Yeah. I've been following that for a minute.
I want it.
Yeah.
Apparently it's been sent out to a couple people by accident. Some people are receiving it being like, I never ordered this.
Why hasn't that happened to me? Come on.
Why am I not that person?
Watsy, I know you're listening. We would like this for Elder Dragon Jank. Thank you. Maybe 4 sets
Yeah, they
to start.
Yeah, a full Wizards of Barge Goblin deck would be a dream come true. I love his art so much.
Yeah. Jackson has the playmat.
I know. I'm so
Fucking
jealous of
bastard
it.
guy. Yeah, it's that. Oh, the Wizard of Barge Goblin style is just so goddamn good.
It's good. It's good. That's another thing I've been working on. Speaking of goblins, is redoing the Dungeon Fest website.
Oh yeah, because listeners, we had local tattoo artist do a new gobbo for us, and she fucking knocked it out of the water.
Hell yeah. Spitting Smoke?
Spitting Smoke, yeah.
Yeah. Shout out Spitting Smoke. Her art fucking rules. And I'm very excited with this new art that we got.
Yeah, I'm very excited to get the tattoo of it personally, but
Yes, there will be a lineup for sure.
yeah, it'll be all the Dungeon Fest organizers first, and then the rest of y'all can get something.
Yeah. We'll save some meals for you guys. It's fine.
Because it's so sick. Because like, so in our chat, we were talking about it being like the perfect combination of grim and derp.
Yeah.
Hashtag grim derp.
Hashtag grimderp. That is what we do best.
The one I was.
Yeah. She's a reptilian.
She's about to kick your ass again.
Yeah, I know.
Are you still bleeding?
A little bit. It's fine. It's absolutely fine.
Get cats, they said. It'll be fun, they said.
They are amazing. I don't know how you handle your dog.
The big son of bitch, Kona. So I got up this morning because I get up before everyone in the house. Hashtag dad things.
Yeah.
And then Kona like goes upstairs to lay with Karen, but I go upstairs because we're bringing Karen coffee, and the fucker was just like fully on his back, just stretched out
Just
on my
starfish.
pillow, just full starfish on my pillow. I'm glad I got out of your way.
Yeah.
You little prick.
Sorry not to disturb you.
Plus the fact that he stole Karen's St. Patrick's Day cupcake, which was bright fucking green. And then when I took him for a walk the next day, he shit bright fucking green.
Just went right through him.
For a moment, I was like, oh, Christ, what did you get? Oh, yeah. I remember. Because our dog we had before, was a stark contrast because Kona's like 55 pounds and Bailey was a silky terrier. So she was a whopping 11 pounds.
Bit of a difference.
And Ainsley, when Ainsley was like 3, left a bunch of crayons out and fucking Bailey ate one of them, which apparently was green. So then she shits out green. I'm like, oh Christ, you got into mouse poison or something.
Yeah.
No, it was just Crayola.
Just Crayola. That'll go right through you.
Goddamn animals. Goddamn animals. Yeah, you sleep. It's hard to be the freeloader, hey?
Oh, it's so hard. so hard getting treats and pets.
Oh, I'm sorry for coughing and disturbing your rest.
Yeah.
Oh,
what the fuck?
yeah, she was rearing back to kick your ass again. Well, Spooky, do you have any thoughts of finality?
I'm excited to kit bash some dudes with you. I'm excited to go get my ass kicked in Magic after that. Shout out Sunday Magic.
Yeah, so we had been recording Elder Dragon Jank on like Sundays, but we're going to shift to Saturdays so that we can then also play with other homies.
Yes.
And eat pizza on Sundays with Sunday Magic.
Hell yeah. I missed our Sunday Magic. Aw, a cute cat.
What a cute cat. You should take a photo. We'll add that to the...
I will. 100% will. Yeah, I don't know. Try new stuff, I think is my biggest takeaway from this episode.
Play Forbidden Psalm.
Push yourself in artistic endeavors.
Play Forbidden Psalm.
Play Forbidden Psalm.
And also play Forbidden Psalm.
Yeah, good one.
Yeah.
And play Forbidden Psalm.
Yeah, if you like miniatures, play Forbidden Psalm. If you want to try a miniatures game, probably try this game that you might not have heard of, Forbidden Psalm.
Oh, dude, have you heard of Forbidden Psalm?
Yeah. Or Forbidden Sea.
How much time do we have left?
Okay, recording. We only have 7 hours left.
Okay, cool. So play Forbidden Psalm.
Okay. And also Magic. And proxy the world, baby.
Hell yeah, brother.
Hell yeah. And thank you so much for listening. We love you and we will see you next time. Okay, bye.
Bye.